Welcome to the Poisoner's Cabinet. I'm Sinead.
And I am Nick.
And this is your weekly podcast exploring the lives of the great poisoners, macabre murders, and captivating crimes from across the centuries, and creating curious cocktails inspired by the tales that we tell. And it's episode 297!
Look at that.
Look at that!
It's getting closer.
Oh, it's getting closer to episode 300!
We really should make a plan at some point.
We are. Well, we're gathering ideas, but we're doing it in our chaotic way of
Yes.
going, oh God, what happens?
What happens? And then we'll get to tomorrow and go, fuck, what if that episode is tomorrow?
Well, people, before we get into anything on this episode, we are rapidly approaching the 300th episode of the Poisoner's Cabinet. Can't believe saying those words. We would love suggestions from you, from our listeners. If you're new to the show, if you have been listening right from the start, we would love to get feedback from you about what you'd like to hear from us on episode 300. The big episodes can be revisiting old episodes. It can be a completely new one. If you think there's a massive story we haven't covered, murder, poison related, great, but maybe it's just a huge, big, fun subject that you would love our spin on. And 300 means that we can have a bit of extra fun. We can do a bit wilder things. Maybe it's a big Q&A. Maybe it's a feedback session. Maybe we do something strange on the internet. We need your suggestions. So do send us any thoughts you have on social media. You can message us on Instagram. You can message us on Patreon as well. Even if you're not a member, we're going to put up a post that is for free members as well, where you can just throw in your suggestions as comments. You can email us, of course. Anyway, pigeons are sent. Just semaphore by shark. Send us a shark. I'd like that. Send us your suggestions of what you'd like to hear from us from episode 300. But how are you, Nick?
Fine.
You're not sure?
Yeah, my tooth hurts.
Nick's tooth hurts.
Yes.
Well, it was hurting.
It was hurting, but then the combination of ibuprofen and Negroni have helped considerably.
I mean, that is the way forward. We wouldn't advocate for using for that, people.
It's probably not the best combination, but it's working.
It works for Nick. Other than that,
fine.
Fine. It's all good. It's all good. It's June and the apocalypse has started. Apparently.
It's a very rainy June.
Rainy,
a couple of weeks
haily.
ago, we were going, my God, it's so hot. It's a heat wave.
I know, that was
We're all
short-lived.
going to die. And now it's like, oh, look, there's 12 foot of water out there.
Yeah, exactly. But we're cozy in your lovely, lovely, beautifully decorated flat.
Cozy in the flat.
And if anyone has been interested to see how Nick's flat decoration has been going, and the final pictures, we have posted them on Patreon.
Yes.
Oh, any poisonings this week? Your tooth?
My tooth.
Your jaw?
My jaw, my tooth, my face.
What if it's arsenic? Arsenic alarm. Have you noticed a thin blue line along your jaw?
What, inside the jaw?
No, along the gum line. Remember, that's a sign that you've been poisoned.
Is it? Right,
yes,
no.
Of a heavy metal poisoning.
Right, okay.
None of that yet?
None of that, and no.
Well, look out for
I
it.
think I'm good for the time being.
Don't worry, it'll show up.
just give it a couple more hours.
We'll see. And then the wallpaper in the beautiful bathroom will be mine. Well, speaking of poisoning your friends to get their lovely bathrooms and drinking while you do it, I think it's time for us to thank our delicious Patreon subscribers.
Absolutely. And this week we have to say thank you very much to Nancy.
Yay!
Nancy, oh no, not arsenic.
Is that her full name?
That's the full name.
I don't think that's her birth name.
Probably not her birth name.
If it isn't, but it could be Nancy with a little paperwork.
Absolutely. So thank you, Nancy.
To Kate Alabaugh.
Let's go with that.
Yep, I'm so sorry, Kate, if we've said that wrong. Kate, you're
And
lovely.
Kate,
You're lovely.
Marvellous. Nancy and Kate.
Nancy and Kate, you sexy, sexy Patreon subscribers. We had fun on Patreon this week.
Oh, you say that every time, and each week I have to go, what do we do?
Well, it wasn't so much fun. It was more horrific. We did tell the story of Patty Cannon.
Oh, we did. Yeah,
Yes.
that was unpleasant.
Which is unpleasant because it was about the reverse Underground Railroad and the people who used that. That is the people who thought, you know what, we can make money from people at a certain time in America's history. It was a brutal tale. Short, had some funny moments, but it was a bit of history we decided to delve into. If you want to know what the hell we're talking about, please do consider joining us on patreon.com/The Poisonous Cabinet, where you get extra episodes from us every single week, as well as bags of bonus material. We do updates on there. We chat to our patrons. Nick's lovely bathroom and hallway pictures are up there. It's been the talk of Patreon, I tell you.
It's very exciting. It's the most popular post ever.
Indeed. There's After Dark episodes for our cyanide connoisseurs, where we have a chat where we get very, very weird. We have a new PC Morris episode coming out very soon, and we have bloopers and videos. Oh, it's a lovely place. It's just the place to get more from the Poisonous Cabinet, and it supports us, helps us keep doing what we do. We also have shout-outs this week. A shout out to lovely Maddie. Maddie said they have been having a bit of a hard time. Their long-term girlfriend, love of their life, broke up with them after 7 years, 2 months ago, and they've been really struggling. They've been really struggling with their mental health. And Maddie said, your podcast has been bringing a smile to my face, which is something that is quite rare at the moment. And I just wanted to thank you for everything that you do to bring a bit of joy to people's lives, especially those who are struggling to find a reason to smile at the moment. Maddie, we love you.
Huge love.
Lots and lots of love. It sucks. It sucks.
Never nice.
Yeah, we've been there. We've all been there, and it's rotten, but it gets better. We love you very much, and we appreciate you, and you are wonderful, and you deserve only the good things.
And cocktails.
And cocktails. I'm also going to give a shout out to lovely Melanie Hope, who listens to the show. Didn't ask for a shout out, but sent us a really, really wonderful message on Instagram. And Melanie also having a tough time. It is a stressful time for a lot of people. Melanie, their life, mother of a toddler, working full time, and also said that listening to the Poisonous Cabinet feels like connecting with friends, especially since they've been listening since day one. And Melanie is actually thinking of getting a Poisonous Cabinet tattoo.
Oh Christ, don't do that.
No, yes, if you look, if it is right for you, and Bless actually messaged and said, would it be okay? Of course, it's your body, your choice, whatever you want to do. If you want to use ours, if you need the designs and stuff, message if it helps. Obviously, make it the right decision for you. But yeah, absolutely.
Crack on.
And thank you so much for the message. We're really glad to be there for people. People message us about happy things, and people message us when they're not having a good time, and we are really, really pleased and very proud and honoured that we can help people.
Aye.
If we are just a voice there in the room. But we will be here to cheer you up and to make you laugh, and you're allowed to laugh.
Yes.
Well, Nick, are you ready?
I think so.
Have you had your cloves?
My cloves, me oil of cloves.
Rubbing cloves on your tooth?
I haven't been doing that.
Okay.
I might look in the cupboard to see if I got some cloves.
Well, we could drink cocktails and talk about poison.
That also might help.
Well, we could drink poison and talk about cocktails.
Well, the granny's gone down quite well.
It has gone down quite well. You have to read words soon.
This is true.
I'm very much looking forward to it. Shall we go with the first one?
Go, yes.
Oh, hooray, hooray, hooray. It is Nick's story this week, and we can't possibly have a story without a cocktail in hand. As you know, dear listeners, every week we choose a secret ingredient that is inspired by the tale that we tell, and it will flavour our cocktail of the week. Nick, this week's secret ingredient is...
It's a portrait.
Portrait. A portrait of a lady?
Of a lady.
Oh, lovely.
Could be a portrait of anyone.
Okay. But wasn't that was a Henry James book?
No. Well, what? Who was Henry James?
A portrait of a lady?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The author.
Yes.
That guy.
Okay, I'm not doing him.
Okay, be weird. But a portrait,
It
it's
was
someone...
generic portrait.
Generic portrait, a sketch. Okay, lovely. So with a portrait as your inspiration, your ingredient, your
Yeah.
muse,
Yes.
what have you come up with?
We're going to have a self-portrait.
A self-portrait.
Yes.
Very good. I have no notes.
I'm glad.
I'd like to criticise you, but I can't. I can't. Oh, like one of Rembrandt's finest.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, very good. I look forward to the masterpiece that you're going to craft for us. Wonderful. I think it is high time for us to paint our way into the Poisonous Cabinet kitchen. Let's just go with it and shake up a storm. So we'll see you in a minute.
We shall see you in a bit.
And we're back.
Hello.
So Nick, the self-portrait.
Yes.
It's so small.
It's a miniature portrait.
Have I grown? Or is it very small? Is it
It is
Alice in Wonderland?
It is a wee miniature cocktail.
It's a tiny. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's so. I mean, it may taste like piss. I don't know. So it's a brown drink, and it's heavily brown. This
Heavily
one.
brown.
I'm actually a bit worried. This looks like gravy. It's thick and brown. You can't see through it. Normally, our brown drinks have got a clarity to them.
This is brown.
This is brown in a tiny glass.
Tiny glass.
So I'm assuming that means it's potent.
Well, not really, yes, but then also, I really think you're going to hate it.
Oh.
So I made one and put it into tiny glasses.
Oh, really? Oh, thanks. Is that more for me, or you didn't want to waste it?
But a bit of both.
Oh God. Oh,
So now
God.
I've given it away now.
I think I know what's in this. Without even looking at it. If I hate it. Right, okay. I'm saying nothing. Everyone's screaming it right now. Okay, well. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's got a nose on it. That's got a nose of medicine.
That has got a
Has
got a
medicine.
sort of medicinal twang
It's got a
going
medicinal...
on
Oh, it's like me being at that bloody wine tasting. But I swear to God.
there. It's
people,
natural, darling. It's natural.
went to a natural wine tasting, and one of the wines just smelled of manure. And it tasted like it too. Anyway, so, okay, the self-portrait.
Self-portrait.
Is it going to give us a glimpse in? All right, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
What the fuck? Okay.
Oh, no, I actually quite like that.
Okay,
I would.
You would. You would like that. That's not as bad as I was expecting.
That's actually... Oh, I wish I made bigger ones.
It's actually really not that bad.
There is more. I think there is more out there. So
I don't want any more. But it's not as bad as I thought. It is medicinal, but it is not as medicinal as I thought it would be. It's got a... You know what? It's got a cloveness to it, Nick.
Yes,
it's
I'll
good
give you
for
that.
Your
Yes,
teeth.
give my teeth.
It's got a not a Christmassy... Cinnamon.
No.
But it tastes like Stollen. Is it Stollen I'm thinking of? No, not Stollen. The German Christmas biscuits.
Yes, I know what you mean.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes, but cinnamon and cloviness, they're not in here.
None of those are in there. None of them
those
have
are in
even
there.
seen this. Okay, well, I'm going to make some guesses in a second. Okay, second sip.
Jesus.
It's really not that bad, but it's not for me.
See, I like that. I knocked that back.
I know. Oh my God, Nick.
It was a tiny glass.
It wasn't that small.
It was a thimble.
Good luck, everyone. All right, green
like that.
chartreuse.
Green chartreuse.
Of course it is.
Of course it is.
And it's just now so telling because you won't waste it on me. You won't waste it on me. Jaeger?
Nope.
There's something adjacent to Jaeger.
Maybe.
Maybe?
No.
No? Oh, I was just trying to think, what's the thickness that's going on there?
The thickness.
The thickness. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. So it's not like a Montenegro. Is it Montenegro?
Nope.
No. So, yeah, it's really, well, spices. Where am I getting those spices from?
Probably
Nowhere.
some of that from the chartreusiness.
From the chartreuse.
There is another.
Is there chocolate in this, like cacao?
There's not,
But
you're
adjacent?
not a million miles away.
Not a million miles away from chocolate.
Yeah. Think bean.
Big beans.
So, yes, tomato ketchup. Yes, that's what's in there.
The cocoa, coffee. Or okay, so coffee. Liqueur,
Yep.
green chartreuse,
Juice.
and then how many more? One more?
Two
more. Both alcohols?
One.
The other one being a syrup?
No.
The other one being a juice?
No.
The other one being water?
No.
The other one being what? Coffee? Actual
Yes,
coffee.
actual
Actual coffee.
Actual coffee.
Oh, okay. Well, this will help.
And a coffee liqueur. And some juice.
What the fuck is that other thing in there? It's something really simple.
Relative, yes. You'll go, oh.
Like a gin?
No.
Bourbon?
No.
A vermouth?
No.
A vodka?
No.
Rum?
No. Very, very, very small amount. Very small.
Very, very small amount.
Small amount.
Calvados?
No.
Brandy?
No.
Fucking hell. Is it like a spirit or is it a liqueur?
I would say.
Sorry, I was very aggressive there.
That was quite aggressive.
Well, when you tell me this thing, I'm supposed to be
I
guessing.
would say it's more spirity.
You would say it's more spirity. China, fucking de Bonnet, Drambuie.
Nope.
What? Give me a vague clue. If it's not a spirit, it's not a base spirit.
No, not like that.
Not
Well,
a
it
base-
can be used like that, but you will go mad.
It can be used, but what? Oh, absinthe.
Yes.
That's why this tastes weird. Absinthe?
Absinthe.
You shouldn't have any more of this. That's why it's so small. I'm glad it is so small. I mean, do I want to get drinking it? Yeah. It's just the initial is just that. And then it's like, oh, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. It's like
Which is
having...
what you want from a drink, really, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's like being waxed.
I take your word for it.
Okay, so green chartreuse. Jesus. Coffee liqueur, coffee. Get that. And then absinthe.
Yep.
That is a 2 a.m. concoction.
It is a late night beverage.
Of a madman. But this is, oh my God, though.
I also sort of, it does have that sort of slight vibe of it is actually like a portrait of Dorian Gray type thing.
Yes, I was going to say, it's very left bank kind
It
of.
will sort of melt your face.
Yeah, that someone that Victor Frankenstein or that Dorian Gray was in his attic in Paris rattling around and then like just gathered the drinks together and made the self-portrait. It's surprisingly elegant for that, and it does give.
I wish I had made a large one.
Well, you can have the rest of mine if you want.
Okay.
Because it's tasty, but I want some more wine. Yeah, it's a very...
I can't see anymore.
It does very much give you that kind of decadent darkness of the Belle Epoque, of people conjuring terrible, terrible things. With the self-portrait in hand,
Yes.
screaming at it because it showed us the future. Is it time for a story, Nick?
It certainly is. Certainly is. So this week we have the story of Swiss portrait miniaturist Theodore Gardelle.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Do not know, have not heard of.
No, we're moving away from murder into Antiques Roadshow. I've decided.
Okay, that suits you.
Yes, indeed.
And we've had a miniature drink. That's very nice.
And we've had a miniature drink. Exactly.
Yay.
So I thought I'm going to make miniature ones for a miniature artist. And the picture that I sent you for the secret ingredient was one of his.
Ah, very nice.
Actually one of his. So yeah, so he was quite a well-known chap in his day.
Is everything in this going to be very, very small?
Very tiny.
Very tiny. Okay.
He was born in Geneva in 1722.
Oh, we're going back then.
So we're going back a bit.
Very nice.
He has a very good middle-class sort of upbringing and a nice education. And it quite quickly becomes clear that he has got talent with a brush. He's a very talented artist.
Did he discover that sweeping the floor and he made just beautiful things in the dust?
Beautiful patterns in the dust. Yeah, he was very talented, and his sort of teachers think, okay, well, yes, you should pursue this. You should go and do lovely arty things. They send him up to Paris to train as an artist.
Lovely, where he'll drink many a self-portrait while rubbing shoulders with sort of some artists there at the time. Well, there's plenty.
There's a few artists around in Paris at this time.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I mean, quite early on in his training, he decides to specialise in portrait miniatures, which is all like the Polaroid of the 18th century, really. Sort of thing. Because everyone, if you're a sort of middle, sort of upper class, you would have had a little portrait that you could either give to loved ones or an admirer or something. It's a little keepsake. This is me. So they were quite popular.
On one hand, it's a lovely throwback to, yes, we've seen it in literature of people like carrying that miniature portrait, that little, the miniature of my beloved, there it is, you carry it close to your heart. So that's really nice in one respect. And the other respect, you've got to be pretty egotistical by shoving those out to people. Here's a small picture of me.
Here's a small picture of me. Aren't I beautiful?
Yeah, I wasn't sure that we were that serious yet, but okay.
I've commissioned this, it's cost me a fucking fortune. So you better marry me now.
Squinting at it through glasses. Really, is it you? No, it is. Shut up.
Honest. And I mean, so he becomes quite successful in his profession, supposedly, but there's some people doubt this. He was commissioned to paint the portrait of Voltaire.
Oh.
While he was in Paris, rubbing shoulders with fancy folk.
There's a lot of stories about Voltaire.
Yeah, so people are like,
Voltaire did a lot of shit.
Is this true or not? But I mean, several of examples of his work are held at the British Museum. So he was obviously quite a good, well-established figure, and of some skill. He after he finished his training, he moved back and forth between Paris and Brussels and things, until eventually he becomes convinced that to make his fortune, to make his name, London is the place to be.
Is it?
Apparently so.
What year is this now?
We're now in sort of 1760.
Okay.
So yeah, 1760, he decides to leave continental Europe and set sail for England. He is 28 years old.
Okay, good. Bright lights of
London. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And especially London, a lot of that's where all the fancy people are.
Well,
there are
royalty,
a lot of rich people in
fancy.
London. So it is the hub of sort of society and fancy goings on. So that's the place to go.
Making big things in fashion then.
Yeah. So he arrives in London. Obviously, he's of modest means. He's not made his fortune just yet. So he finds lodgings with Mrs. King, who owns a large house in Leicester Square.
He didn't think it was the actual king, did he?
Didn't think. I don't believe he
wife.
thought it was the actual.
Are you Mrs. King? You must know the king. Sure, why not, mate? Yeah.
So he takes rooms in Leicester Square. Ooh. Now, Mrs. King is quite a formidable character by the sounds of things. She's called Mrs. King. She's never actually been married before, but she styles herself as Mrs. King.
Air of respectability.
Well, indeed, and many people assume, she's either widowed or her husband is off fighting one of many, many wars,
yes,
or something like that. But being Mrs. gives her a lot more freedom about town than being a spinster would have done. So it is an open secret in the area that she has a very large number of lovers. She's not overly discreet about the gentleman that she takes to her bedchamber.
So if she was walking around going, "I'm Miss King," no, Mrs. Oh, right, game on.
Yeah,
game
exactly.
on.
Miss King, you're pure and virginous and sort of virtuous. Sorry,
She's on the verge of being virtuous.
Yes, and so things like that. Mrs. Now you've been around the block.
You've been around. You must know a thing or two.
Exactly. You know a thing or two. You know how these things work. So
Yes.
hey, let's crack on. I mean, compared to the outgoing Mrs. King, Theodore is rather a meek and mild sort of gentle character. He doesn't complain much. He doesn't put up much of a fuss.
Okay.
He doesn't grumble. He's assigned the attic bedroom.
He doesn't grumble about her stuff.
Or just about anything really, about just life in general sort of things. He's
he's getting an education.
Take it on the chin and just go with it sort of thing. Okay. So he's assigned a tiny little attic box room at the top of the house.
Away from all the shagging.
And for the most part, he's considered quite an ideal tenant. So he's unobtrusive, he keeps himself to himself, doesn't kick up a fuss, and he takes up the smallest room and pays me some rent. So Mrs. King, delighted. Mm-hmm. Now, along with Theodore, Mrs. King has a number of other rooms rented out to various folk. So on the ground floor of the house, you have Mrs. King's bedroom and the parlour. So two rooms downstairs. Now the bedroom and parlour are both off a central hallway, but they're also connected by a connecting door between them. And Mrs. King, being a stickler for security, she keeps tight control of the 3 keys to this room. So no one gets anywhere without her knowing about it. On the first floor of the house, there's another lodger, Mr. Wright. Now he's got the whole first floor.
Ooh.
He's quite fancy. Mm-hmm. So he's got the whole first floor. But however, at this time he's been taken quite poorly. So he's a bit unwell, and he's elected to return to stay with his mother, who's a few streets away. So he's not actually in the house much at this point. Above Mr. Wright, on the second floor, you have a chap called Thomas Pelsey. Now he's Mr. Wright's manservant.
Right, okay.
Sort of thing, his valet and general body chap who looks after.
He's doing all right.
So exactly, he's doing all right for himself. So yeah,
His own place,
he's got a manservant and who lives above.
Mm-hmm.
Also on that second floor, you've got the housemaid, Anne Windsor. So she's general housemaid, sort of Mrs. Knight's maid, and general sort of dog's body, and runs errands for all the lodgers and things in the house, and does all the bits and pieces. And then on the top floor in the attic, you've got Theodore. You've got dear old them in a cupboard. Yeah, so she's got a decent number of people paying her rent, that she can afford a servant and things to make things a lot more comfortable. On the morning of Thursday, the 19th of February, 1761, Anne lit the parlour fire, as was her duty, and on the other side of the ground floor in Mrs. King's bedroom, she is lying in bed waiting for the rooms to warm up, to take the winter chill off there before she gets up and starts her day.
It's like you in this flat.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, you say I can't possibly walk into a cold corridor.
No, absolutely, yeah. Get the fires going. Fortunately, I don't have a maid servant to light the fires. I have to use Alexa. So with the fires going, Anne climbs the stairs to see if any of the other lodgers need anything that morning or so, and she makes it up to the top and where Theodore's room. She knocks on Theodore's door, and she says, "Yes, can you post these 2 letters for me? These 2 letters need posting, and also can you go and refill my snuff box?"
Oh right, okay.
There's a tobacconist around the corner. Can you go and refill my snuff box? And she goes, "Yeah, absolutely. That's what she's there for." Takes the letters, takes a guinea, and takes the empty box with her to get it refilled. She goes back downstairs to the parlour, where she can sort of vaguely hear Mrs. King sort of surfacing in the room next door, and she knocks and says, "I'm just heading out on an errand for Mr. Gardelle." Mrs. King calls out, "Oh no, you can't go. You can't possibly go out now. If you left, there'll be no one to answer the door in case the visitors come."
Oh, answer the door yourself, you old bitch.
Oh no, she's in bed, or she's still in her night clothes and things. She can't possibly answer the door.
If someone comes to the door.
On off chance of a guest arrives, you can't possibly leave the house while I'm in such disarray. What if someone pays a call? So Anne goes, "Fine, I'm sure," and she goes, "I'm sure Mr. Gardelle will come down and sit in the parlour. On the off chance that someone comes, he'll come and sit and sort of listen out, and then he can answer the door should anyone come by." So she goes upstairs, and Mr. Gardelle, he's dressed and he's ready. He goes, "Yeah, absolutely fine." He comes down and he settles himself in the parlour with a book.
Yeah,
and he's there waiting in case someone should pay. So should pay a visit while Mrs. King is still pooping about in her bedroom.
He's like, he probably wanted to lounge about his room, didn't he? Yeah, so I didn't want to go out.
So no,
but fine.
He's down in the parlour. The fire's going. He settles in a corner, say, with his book. Apparently, a book of French grammar. Really exciting.
I mean, well, he's Swiss, isn't he? It's
yes.
But he's been in practice, so he knows the grammar.
You would imagine. Perhaps
I don't mind reading an English grammar book every now and then.
Perhaps it's an English to French sort of translation.
Yes, I would like to learn the semicolon today.
So he settles down with his book, and then Anne goes out to perform her errands. So as Theodore sits there quietly reading, the connecting door between the parlour and Mrs. King's bedroom swings open, and Mrs. King appears
naked
in her dressing gown.
Okay.
No, she's in her dressing gown. Now, despite sort of Theodore's usual sort of mild manner, there had of late been a bit of hostility between the two, between tenant and landlady. A month or so earlier, Mrs. King had commissioned Theodore to paint her portrait, her miniature.
Of course.
She had not been best pleased with the result. Claiming it was a very poor likeness and very unflattering.
Oh dear.
So potentially Theodore had been perhaps a bit too truthful in his painting, and she was not at all best pleased, because the work he had done, that is on the British Museum, and in the image that we use, well, actually, it's perfectly.
It's very good.
Very, very good.
She had a vision of herself,
but she obviously has a vision of herself that he did not capture.
Yeah,
and she was rather put out by this.
But I suppose it's that you've got mirrors and stuff around the place, but it's not often. It's a time before photography.
Yes, absolutely.
And there's nothing quite. You can look at yourself in a mirror and see something different.
A mirror by candlelight, and they wouldn't be a crystal clear mirror. Yes. They'll be a bit foggy and warped, sort of.
Someone else takes your photo, and you go, no, you bastard.
Yes, I think she had much the same reaction to Theodore's miniature that he had done.
We've all been there.
Now he had responded and. Quite affronted by this accusation that he was very, very, a bad artist. He had taken great pride in what he does. No one had ever complained before, and there had been a bit of an atmosphere in the house, sort of ever since, really. Seeing Theodore in the parlour, Mrs. King takes the opportunity to bring up the whole portrait thing again.
Debacle again.
Yes, bring up the whole debacle again. And starts berating him about his subpar performance as an artist. No skill.
Nope.
Yes, what are you doing with your life? You're a terrible artist, sort of thing. And obviously no artist likes having their work criticised.
No.
Like that. So Theodore stands and starts arguing back, saying that she's an impudent woman. Wouldn't know good art if it was put in front of her face, sort of thing. Sort of blind to her own flaws. Mrs. King not being used to spoken back to. Really. So she shoves Theodore, gives him a push, and he goes flying back and sort of stumbles into the chair. She spins round to go back into her room, but Theodore is rather annoyed. His blood is up. He gets up and he follows her into the bedroom, and she spins round and he gives her a shove. He shoves back. Now, unfortunately, Mrs. King stumbles backwards.
Right.
She trips over the rug in her bedroom. She goes fall into the floor and smashes her head against the wooden bedstead.
Oh.
And it crumples to the floor. Blood pouring from her mouth, where she's knocked a few tooth leaves or something like that. Now, she's still very much conscious, very much alive at this point, but she starts screaming blue murder about assault, about he is going to pay for what he has done. Yeah, now he is trying to calm her, apologising for this momentary madness that overcame him, and he is desperately sorry. So he tries to apologise. He tries to help her up. She starts screaming louder, calling for help. Now Theodore is horrified. He's never heard a fly before, and sort of scenarios start running through his head that she's going to go to the police. This is assault. I'm going to end up in jail. I'm not going to do well in a London jail in 1760. I don't think anyone is. So,
no one is.
So he starts spiralling.
Yeah, he panics.
In absolute panic. I'm thinking it's only a matter of time before someone hears her shouting. Either a neighbour or someone on the street is going to hear her calling out and start coming and banging on the front door, asking what the hell's going on. So he needs to calm her down and needs to shut her up so they can just discuss this like rational people. Let me just guess that. But in his panic, rational seems to have gone out of the window. He decides to scare her into silence.
Right.
He picks up a comb that is lying on the dresser.
Right.
Now the comb has an ivory handle that tapers down to a very, very sharp point.
Yes, so you separate the hair.
End.
Yeah.
And he grabs this comb.
No.
And he kneels over her, holding the sharp end to her throat, pleading with her to stop. You need to be quiet. You need to stop. Now, unsurprisingly, this act, it doesn't encourage her to stop. If anything, she gets louder about there's this man trying to kill me in my house. She starts screaming louder than ever, and in a blind panic to try and silence her.
Oh God!
Theodore pushes the pointed handle into her throat. Blood starts pouring out, covering her clothes, the rug underneath, his shirt. Realizing what he's done, he tries to grabs the bed sheets to try and staunch the bleeding, and soon they are just sodden. There's no stopping.
It's a flesh wound.
There's no stopping this wound. It's far too severe. Soon everything is saturated with blood.
This has escalated.
The shouting has stopped. Mrs. King is dead.
Oh no!
Theodore stands, sort of rather rooted to the spot, staring in horror about what he has done. He's just killed a woman. He is covered in her blood.
Yeah.
What the fuck is he gonna do? The answer comes quite quickly, and he faints to the ground. Next to the woman he has just murdered. I think it's probably time for a break after that.
I think so. Nick, we have our drinks.
We do.
We had some drinks there. Theodore's just fainted.
He's just fainted.
I can empathise with that 100%. If there's either run away or just I'll hide under my coat. I'll just collapse to the ground. I wasn't here at the time.
I wasn't here at the time.
So are you saying he actually fainted?
He actually fainted. Well, according to his own recollections in the end, he actually fainted away.
Yeah, I always thought there was a tactic that he was employing there. I know.
No. I think legitimate. What the fuck? Blood.
Well, this has escalated.
I mean, fast.
This was him reading a book, sending someone out, her shouting at him, shoving, and then he goes, "Oh, I'll shove you back," and then, "Oh shit."
Yep.
And then him clearly going the wrong. I mean, this is all from his perspective.
This is all from his perspective. Absolutely.
His perspective of. That is indicating someone with an anger issue. If you're someone's screaming at you, and then you can panic and you don't know what to do to try and calm someone down, but you don't sort of go for I'm going to threaten you with a pointy stick,
scare you into silence,
and then end up killing them. Because there is a point where you go, this will kill the person. Let me just. Oh no, that didn't do well.
No, this didn't quite. Well, it did quiet them down, I suppose. But
yes, killing someone will. Yeah. So he faints.
Yeah.
So he faints dead away.
He faints dead away. Yeah. So Mrs. King is dead. Theodore soon wakes. It doesn't sound like he's out for long. Really, a few seconds or so. He wakes up. He comes to, realizes what has happened, what he's done, and decides he needs to come up with a plan.
Wise, yes. Rather than just fainting again.
I mean, he's gonna if he thinks if I go to the authorities, I'm gonna hang for this. There's no.
Yes, you killed a man.
Yes, I killed a woman. I'm gonna hang.
You've very much done that.
Yeah. So no one can find out.
No one must know.
No one must know. No one must know.
I'll faint a few more times and it'll all reverse.
But then a further disaster strikes.
Oh, does the maid come back?
He hears Anne coming through the
Stab
front
her
door.
too!
He hears the keys in the front door, and he stands up, staggers around the room for a bit, and bangs his face into the door frame, which apparently gives him a nice big bruise over his eye.
Oh, he's not doing well.
He's not doing well. He takes the key for the connecting door, closes that, locks the connecting door, and he manages to sneak through the parlour and up the stairs before he's noticed by Anne. Anne then comes in. Nothing is particularly amiss in the parlour. That all seems good. Mrs. King is still
in the room,
apparently asleep also. I mean, it's a bit late for her, but it's not unheard of that she's having a bit of a lie-in. So she goes, okay, fine, I'm going to have some breakfast.
Great. So she's got a load of snuff.
So she sits down in the parlour, has a bite to eat.
Has a baguette.
Not long later, Theodore reappears downstairs, having changed his shirt, and now he's got an eye patch, asking this sort of burgeoning sort of black eye, and he's holding another letter. And can you please? I forgot this one. Can you please go out again and deliver this Deliver this letter to a friend of mine. Great Suffolk Street. Bit of a trek. And can you wait there? Because he's going to write a reply and then bring it back to me.
Right, okay.
And Anne goes, I just got back, but fine. I suppose it is my job.
Yeah.
So off she goes. She waits for a reply. She comes back. But now Theodore's ready. And he tells her, oh, Mrs. King's gone out. You just missed her. She's just gone out. She left with a friend. A friend called for her. She left in the carriage. We don't know when she's coming back, but she's just gone. Now Anne thinks it's a bit odd because she didn't. I didn't hear a peep from her when I was back a minute ago, and it would have taken her longer than that to get up, wash, dress, get ready to go out, especially by herself. Without me helping her to sort of meet someone there. So it's a bit unlikely that she's gone out. But she goes, okay, I'm a servant. Not my place to question. Not my place to question.
He explaining to this while screaming? Is he just yelling this in her face? She's gone out, she's not here. Like, okay.
He appears to have calmed slightly by this point.
Is he like calm of face and voice and he's holding a glass and it's just going everywhere, like liquid is everywhere. He's
possibly.
wetting himself while talking. Because he doesn't sound like the most calm and collected guy. Yeah. He has been walking into furniture and walls. He's stabbed a woman who was shouting at him. I can't imagine that he's the picture of serenity in front of this maid. She's probably backing out the door going, whatever you say, mate, it's above my pay grade.
Well, exactly. So he's above her pay ground. I mean, at this point, Anne thinks, because she knows of her mistress's love of the gentleman, she thinks that, well, actually, have Mrs. King and Theodore been getting it on?
Oh, have they been knocking boots?
Have they been getting on her? And then she heard her come back. Theodore ran upstairs, and Mrs. King sort of in the bedroom a bit embarrassed because she's been heard with Theodore type thing. So she's thinking that. And also she's thinking Theodore's not her usual type. Because her usual type is a bit more manly, burly, with more cash.
So maybe she's just assuming this is a bit of like indiscretion.
A bit of indiscretion.
I shan't pry.
But again, she goes, none of my business. None of my business.
Good for you.
I'm going to get on with my chores. Theodore is now stuck with Anne in the house and dead Mrs. King. Sooner or later, someone is going to expect to see Mrs. King, or go into a room, or have some sort of correspondence. How am I going to do this? He thinks I can deal with Anne. Anne's a servant. She'll do what she's told. She's not going to pry. But the other lodgers, Mr. Pelsey, Mr. Wright, they're going to want to see Mrs. King. They're going to want to know what's going on with the landlady type thing. And he can't brush them off like he does with Anne. He does start to feel slightly better. Mr. Pelsey returns ever so briefly, Mr. Wright's manservant.
Yes.
And says, oh no, he's still quite ill. He's not going to be back for some time yet. So Theodore's like, okay, fine. Well, I don't deal with him. Theodore's
going, oh, thank God. Why are you saying that? I'm just so happy he's with his mother.
Yes, so thank God for that. Don't have to deal with him. Yeah. And then Mr. Pelsey comes, he gathers some other bits and pieces, and he buggers off again. So, okay, fine. He's gone for the time being.
He's out on the town. So he's like, yeah, I've got the easiest gig in the world now.
So, no, he's back to the Mr. Wright's mother's house to attend to his master. They're out of the house for a bit. But how the hell, what do I do with Anne? I need to get her out of the house. What do I do with Anne? He writes another letter.
Okay.
This time to a Mr. Brochet, in which he asks Mr. Brochet to prepare a document on Mrs. King's behalf, formally firing Anne. Basically, giving Anne her notice.
Okay.
The letter will say that you've been marvellous. Any employer would be lucky to have you, but it's time for you to go. Theodore Gardelle is going to give you your due wages and a bit extra to keep you going. Lovely working with you. Goodbye. Sort of thing. So Anne goes, delivers this letter.
What's he expecting to do? He's like live in the house for the rest of his life.
Well, no, he just wants to get her out. He just wants her
her
gone.
To fire her.
Well, he thinks he does.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like send her on a long errand, or say something. Just fire. Just fucking get out.
Go, just go.
Yeah.
So Anne, Anne
fire
takes this,
everyone who has come to the house.
Anne takes this message. Mr. Brochet writes out this letter, and being completely unaware of what the contents is, she gets back to the house, and then Theodore hands over a notice and says, bye. Now, Anne is surprised. She thought she got on quite well with Mrs. King. But okay, if that's what she wants. Yeah, Mr. Gardelle is giving me this notice. He's a respectable man. I have no reason to question this at all. I'll pack my box.
Your box.
She does. The servants of those days.
No,
they
I
had
get
like
it. It's a
wee
lovely
little
turn
trunk.
of phrase, Zach. It's like,
And so, yeah, she packs all her belongings into a little box.
it's a nice way of saying it, rather. My bags. No, you're too poor for
No,
bags.
too poor for
Have
bags.
this box.
Have a shoebox. And around 7:00, she leaves.
Well, there's nothing she can do.
Nothing
is
she can do.
She's probably miserable.
So-
This has been a bad morning.
Yes, it's
I've been
not-
all over London.
Now I'm out of a job.
And now I'm out of a
So,
job.
yeah, she's off. Luckily, she's got a bit of money in her pocket now, so she can afford someone to stay for a couple of nights, and then before she has to find somewhere a new employment.
Well, she was probably sick of that place anyway. She was just like, you know what, fine.
So Anne is out of the picture.
Great. Now he just has to kill everyone else in the house.
The following day, Friday, Theodore is determined that he's going to act. He has to get rid of the body. Got to get rid of the body.
It's been a day. Right.
And the man who has fainted at the sight of blood decides dismemberment is the best way forward.
Jesus Christ.
I know. This is going to be the foolproof way of getting rid of the evidence.
This is a man who is panicking
Desperately
at
so.
every stage.
Yep.
And just explain. Oh, you know what? Fine. Let's go with it. What's he going to cut her up with? A tiny nail file.
So he gathers Mrs. King's bloody clothes and the bed sheets, and he takes them out to the wash house and he dumps them into the water butt to soak to try and get rid of the bloodstains.
Okay, that's not good.
Back in the bedroom, he is about to set to work, sort of dismembering Mrs. King, when Mr. Pelzy returns.
Shit.
Mr. Pelzy returns. Theodore meets him in the parlour.
With an axe.
They have a bit of a conversation.
Yeah.
Mr. Pelzy asks after Mrs. King, where's she keep? What's going on? But Mr. Theodore is able to explain away her absence. Mm-hmm. She came back last evening, but she's gone out again.
Yeah.
She's gone out again today. She's a very popular lady. Mr. Pelzy goes, all right, then fine. Gets the bits he needs, and then off he goes again. Off he goes again. But Theodore is somewhat shaken about this interruption.
Well, yeah.
So perhaps tomorrow is a better day for dissection, he thinks. Saturday comes. Mr. Pelzy returns again to the house. Mm-hmm. Okay, and again he asks after Mrs. King. This time Theodore tells him that Mrs. King, she's taken a trip with a gentleman, new gentleman friend of hers. They've gone to Bristol or Bath, one of the two. I didn't quite catch it. One of the two, and they've gone. Don't know when she's coming back, but she's having a lovely time. Okay. Pelzy goes, okay. Fine.
Every time Pelzy comes back, does he find your man standing just braced against the doorway?
Pretty much, yeah.
I don't know where she is, except that I do know specifically, so ask no questions and don't knock on this door.
Don't look inside here. So, yeah.
He's just like, I just want my stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Just come to pick up some new socks for Mr. Wright.
But also, he's made a couple more trips back. He's probably interested in what's going on because he's probably thinking the servant Pelzy is probably thinking, I'm going to catch them shagging.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
he wants the gossip.
They're up to something. So
he's just sort of like head around the door.
Catch him at it.
He probably doesn't expect it's murder. But,
oh, absolutely not. But yeah, he seems relatively satisfied with the explanation, so off he goes again. Right, dismemberment time. Gonna cut her up. Gonna cut her up. Goes in there. Fuck, that's the door again.
Oh, no.
Goes to the door. This time, it's a Mr. John Moser.
Huh?
Now, Mr. John Moser is a friend of Theodore's, another of Mrs. King's lovers.
He's there with a bunch of flowers.
He is there with a bunch of flowers. He wants to accompany Mrs. King to the opera that evening.
Lovely.
Would she accept his invitation? And he is rather disappointed to hear that Mrs. King's left for Bath, Bristol, one of the two.
Yeah.
She's not around, and she's gone with someone else.
Aww.
New lover. Now, Mosier, he sort of notes that Theodore, he is acting odd. He's acting a bit odd. He seems very anxious, very on edge.
He's holding
sort of
several
thing.
knives.
And he assumes, like Anne had, potentially, that Theodore had been one of Mrs. King's
knocking boots
lovers. And the news that she had gone off to Bath/Bristol with another lover had sent him into a spiral of jealousy,
right,
and upset that that he had been dumped for this new fancy gentleman caller.
Okay, well,
so
that's
this is why
reasonable,
he's in such a tiz. So okay, John Moser, he goes, okay, fine, she's not here. I'll find someone else to go to the opera with, which he does. Off he goes. But again, Theodore's shaken by this interruption. Maybe Sunday's better for dissection. Maybe tomorrow is a good dismembering day.
He's only going to get stiffer, mate.
Yeah. So, yeah, while Theodore's at home panicking, John Moser, yes, he's found a new friend to go to the opera with, but he can't help but feel sorry for his old mate Theodore, who's at home.
Aww.
And he decides, I know, I'm going to cheer him up.
What?
I'm going to get him a present.
It's
I'm
not...
going to
What?
get him a
What?
present to cheer him up.
What? What's he getting? What? Why is he
So-
getting him a present?
Well, to lift his spirits.
Oh,
'Cause
that's the
he's-
sweetest thing
'cause
ever.
he
And also,
seems-
what is it?
Because he seems sad.
I have a picture in my head of Theodore back at the house, running around in a circle going, oh my god, 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 oh my god. And his mates outside going, he seems so sad. I should do something for
I
him.
should do something nice. I should do something nice for him. So
What's he get?
So later that evening, he returns to the house in Leicester Square with
No.
with this gift.
What's the gift?
The gift is Sarah Walker.
No, I knew it was going to be a sex worker. No. Oh, no. He's bringing more people to the crime
So
scene.
someone,
Oh, God.
someone to cheer him up.
He's in there psyching himself up with the axe. Hello. Oh, God. No.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. The last thing he wants is another person in the house right now. But it's like, I can't be rude.
What do you mean he can't be rude?
My dear friend has come and is presenting me with this, has paid for this lovely lady's company.
I mean, assuming that this is a hired sex worker.
Yes, indeed.
Rather than a friend.
Yes, no, someone who has been hired
to provide the services.
to entertain Theodore, to cheer him up
To cheer him
for a short time. He doesn't want to offend his friend. To turn such a gift away might cause offence, and also might seem suspicious.
It's suspicious.
Suspicious. Like, why don't you want this lovely lady? Lovely lady should do lovely things. Why?
Freshen your drink, governor. There we go. So I don't know why I'm picturing her as the worst possible option. She may be lovely and beautiful.
The delightful lady. Thank you so much.
Oh, God, no.
Thank you.
No,
Thank
not
you.
in the murder house.
Graciously accepts, and in comes Sarah. Sarah spends the night in Theodore's bed.
No.
Though I imagine he may have been rather distracted with a 2-day-old corpse in the bedroom downstairs.
He seems like a nervous boy.
He seems like a nervous boy.
But I'm sure she's passing it off as like, oh, he's just a nervous man.
He's a nervous chap, absolutely. So
Did your man come in too, thinking he'd get
I don't. Well, it's not described as that, so I'm assuming not.
a weird scenario?
I mean, you can't do that these days, can you?
No, you can't.
You can't buy your friend a sex worker.
No,
it's just
exactly.
not the
There's
dumb
some
thing.
days where you're feeling down, and I could turn up at your door. Like, I've brought you this. Hello. They have a name. Whatever you want.
It's not the dumb
It's
thing.
not. It's
these
not the
days.
done thing to
It's not
sort
the
of
done
send
thing.
them a Tinder sort of thing. Like, Bless him. Bless him.
So yeah, so they
He didn't want to be rude, so he
didn't want to be
made
rude.
love to her all night long.
Well, in the middle of the night, he
Crying.
He wakes up and he decides to sneak downstairs.
No,
Sarah
why?
is asleep in the bed upstairs. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sneak downstairs. And he goes down the stairs and he creeps through the parlour.
Don't.
Moves towards the bedroom. Just as he's going to open the door, Sarah appears. She was obviously woken up by him coming downstairs and him moving around.
It's still a corpse.
So, yeah. So he asks, well, she asks, what are you doing? What are you doing down here? Come back to bed. So he goes, okay, fine. So off they go back upstairs again.
Is that real?
Well, it is in his version of events.
So he went to. He was. Why would you get up in the night? Well, some compulsion.
Some compulsion. I need
Takes
to do
over
this. Exactly. I'm
the
awake.
fear of being discovered.
I need to do this.
Weird. But then he's down there creeping to go and touch the corpse to make sure it's still dead.
Well, presumably to try and start his dismembering.
With her in the house.
With her in the house.
No.
But
No.
she that doesn't happen.
But she's look. I've been paid for the night.
Yeah, exactly. I'm here for a while. So they
There's
go
also
back upstairs.
There's a very sweet version of the events that the sex worker would be so desperate for him to come back to bed. Like, no, you fuck off.
Yeah,
It's
you do what you like,
fine.
mate.
No, you go ahead.
7:30 Sunday morning. Theodore is wide awake. I know, stiff as a board.
So, in every respect, mate.
He's like wide awake all night, just not moving.
That man has not slept for 3 days.
No.
He's like, well, okay, I've killed a woman. I've been trying to dismember the body. Had a lot of sex, weirdly. Did not see my weekend going this way.
Yeah. So, I mean, Sarah wakes up, but he goes, no, go back to sleep. Have a lie-in. It's early. Sleep. And she goes, all right. And
Comfy bed.
Comfy
Nice,
bed,
yeah.
exactly. Yeah, I've not got anywhere to be. Mm-hmm. So she falls back to sleep. Theodore goes downstairs. He goes straight to Mrs. King's bedroom and he begins cutting up her body with a kitchen knife.
This is insane because you've spent so long waiting to have no one out of the house. Wait until there's now a witness.
Yep. So there's now. Yep.
But
Sarah
maybe that's
asleep
the panic.
upstairs. I think it is just absolute panic. This whole thing is days of panic.
He's like, I think I can dismember a corpse pretty quickly.
Yeah. So he gets to work. He tosses several lumps of flesh on the pile of fire. That sort of burns and sizzles away.
Does she wake up upstairs going, bacon?
Lovely smells.
He's making me breakfast in bed.
Some of the organs go down the toilet. Smaller pieces of sort of flesh are tossed into the garden for birds and scavengers and foxes and things. Will come and deal with those. Sarah is in the house by this point. This is taking him several hours.
Yeah, famously. Yeah.
Sarah is in the house, pootling around. It takes him 2 days to finish, to get to the end of dismembering Mrs. King. Sarah is in the house this whole time.
So she just hangs out?
She just hangs about.
Is she... Well,
Is
she charging by the day or the hour or what?
It turns out that she starts doing some of Anne's jobs around the house. So, I'm going to make myself useful. So she starts doing a bit of sort of like, I'll sort the fires and I'll make you dinner and I'll make you breakfast.
God, it's worse.
And stuff like that, and just do general tidying errands around the house. You haven't got a woman to look after you, it would seem. So I will do these things while you're locked in that downstairs room in the parlour making chopping noises.
So we can make assumptions that if she is a sex worker, then she's going from job shop, and then like, actually, look, this is a nice house. I can do some work.
Yep.
And her probably insinuating, oh no, let me. I'll earn my keep. I'll earn my keep,
exactly.
because she's going to want to stay somewhere nice, and she's going to want to be helpful. It's like, this looks like a
Exactly
cushy job, and he's probably
Exactly
like, yeah, that's fine, absolutely fine. And so she's tidying up, la 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 la.
Mary's sweeping around the place.
Excellent. He's just in there. I haven't had to do anything to him for ages, actually.
Exactly. So they're both in there. But by sort of Tuesday evening, this is the 24th of February now. The body is pretty much gone.
Yeah. I guess he's coming out of the room covered in blood and going, it's paint.
Yes.
I'm
not
a
sure how he gets away.
miniaturist,
Not sure how he gets away with that.
Yeah, but he's a painter.
But he's a painter.
He's a painter.
So yes, I paint mainly with red.
This is my red period.
This is my red phase. But he just the whole place just needs a good scrub now to get rid of all sorts. We need to give the place a good scrub down. Good clean. And after that, all will be well. So what he does, he sends Sarah out of the house. Mm-hmm. Can you go and find someone to help you? Go and find someone to help you, give the place a thorough going over, and then all good. So, Sarah goes, off she goes, and she comes back with a Mrs. Pritchard.
Mrs. Pritchard? From under Milkwood.
Martha Pritchard, yes, indeed. And Mrs. Martha Pritchard. And Mrs. Pritchard stays there as well for a couple of days. I mean, after this, the house is gleaming. Everything is shiny and spotted. No one's been allowed in that room.
No.
No one's been allowed, but everywhere else is... Oh, you could eat your breakfast off the floor, you could. It's that sparkly tidy.
Everyone's probably having a great time apart from him. Everyone's like, this is a good shoot. Yeah.
Theodore tells them that they're going to this great effort because Mrs. King she's due back any minute. She's due back any day now, so wouldn't it be lovely to have it all nice and tidy for her when she gets back? And everyone goes, yeah, absolutely, fine. Thursday, the job is done. The house is sparkly clean. Theodore says his goodbye to dear Sarah.
Aha.
Sarah is off. He gifts her with 2 of Mrs. King's nightgowns as a thank you. Presumably the less blood-splattered ones. But this is a parting gift. Thank you so much for all your...
She's earned her keep.
Exactly, all your hard work over the past few days. Mrs. Pritchard stays on and actually becomes a permanent member to replace Anne. So, because she was just a cleaner, no sex work involved with Mrs. Pritchard. She is purely there as a domestic. So she is now Anne's sort of replacement.
Well, I guess he's just like, screw it, why not?
We need someone around here to look after the place. I ain't doing it. I'm a man.
Yeah, we do have other lodgers, and he's gotten away with it for a surprisingly long amount of time.
I'll say it's been a week now since Mrs. King's stabbing. Pelsey is still questioning when she's going to come back. Not only that, he started noticing bit of an odd smell. And he's noticed a few fragments of bones in the paths. So, which is animal bones, says Theodore. Animal bones is all, nothing to see here at all.
Famously.
Then Mrs. Pritchard discovers a problem with the water in the wash house.
Oh no.
And she tells Mr. Pelsley about this. There's a problem with water in the wash house. And they go to investigate, see what's going on. And they open the large water butt. And they find the bloody sheets still soaking. Now, much of the bright redness has gone by now because it has indeed washed out, but there are still some suspicious stains on these sheets that are in there
that have been shoved into
into the water bath. So, but Mr. Pritchard thinks, oh, they just need soaking for longer. It's fine. So she chucks them back in there. It's all good. It's all good. Just soak them a bit longer. Those stains will come right out, she says. The next day, Mr. Pells is back in the house again, and this time he notices the curtains that usually surround Mrs. King's four-poster bed, they've all been freshly laundered. They're all now on banisters and on backs of chairs and things.
Freshened up, but she's away.
But she's not here. So he thinks, well, it's a bit odd that why would she wouldn't have ordered that when she's not here. And he thinks, well, perhaps she'd instructed Anne to do this before she left.
She was on
while I'm away, have a big old spring clean sort of thing.
Maybe.
But I think maybe, but it's a bit odd. And why is Anne gone? She was good. So he's starting to go, something odd's going on.
It does seem quite an odd household.
Yeah, so something as odd is going on here. So he thinks, I'm going to go and track down Anne. I'm going to find Anne and I'm going to have a word with her. So he tracks Anne down to her new employer. And Anne tells him, oh, no, I was given no instruction about the curtains at all. In fact, I had no idea Mrs. King was going anywhere, which is very unlikely because I would have done her packing for her if she was to go away. I would be the one putting her cases together and things, and I had no idea she was going away, and I had no idea I was getting fired. And it's all really weird.
Yeah.
And yeah, so Mr. Pelsley goes, okay, that's
everyone's going.
That's a bit odd. So he decides to sort of confide in his employer, Mr. Wright, the other tenant. So he sort of who's been poorly. So he tells Mr. Wright, well, there's something weird's going on in the house. Anne's been fired, new people around, Mr. King's not been seen for days. And again, Mr. Wright goes, something's not right. Something's not right. So he in turn tells a friend of his, an apothecary, John Barron. John agrees. The whole thing is decidedly odd, and we need to investigate.
Let's do it.
And John takes it upon himself to investigate.
Great. He's an apothecary.
He's an apothecary. I'm going to investigate.
Does he turn up and go, John Barr, apothecary?
And
here's some herbs.
He speaks to several of Mrs. King's friends from the area, all who confirm haven't heard from her in over a week.
And they would have.
Had no idea she was going away anywhere. Yeah. Is it the longest we haven't heard from her for ever? Something strange.
It ain't right.
Yeah, so it ain't right indeed. The only person who knew anything about this trip was Theodore Gardelle. He was apparently the last person to see her alive. So together with these sort of stained sheets, these bones in the hearth, animal bones apparently, Mr. Barron is convinced that questions need to be asked. Official questions need to be asked. So he goes to see the magistrate, Mr. Justice Fielding. And Justice Fielding listens to his concerns and agrees. We need to have a chat with Mr. Gardelle. We need to have a conversation here, just to clarify the details, see if we can put these rumours to rest, maybe. So a warrant is issued to bring him in for questioning.
Yeah.
And several Bow Street runners are dispatched to bring Theodore in for questioning, and also to give access to Mrs. King's bedroom.
Yes.
No one's been in the bedroom.
Been boring.
Who's been at the house? Theodore is asked to hand over the bedroom key, and he says, "Well, Mrs. King has the key. I have no key.
I don't know what a key is.
I have not been in there at all. What's a key? I don't know." But it's a big sturdy door. They're trying to get in. They can't get through the big sturdy door. So the constable decides he goes round to the front of the house, and he pries open the window.
Nice.
He manages to open the window and he gets in the room that way. Inside the bedroom, things haven't been tidied quite as much as they have been around the rest of the house. He's
the only one who's been in there.
And he sees a very large blood stain on the mattress, on this sort of exposed mattress, and blood splatter up the walls. And the constable thinks, Mrs. King's not on holiday.
No.
She's not on holiday. Theodore...
Him just going, no, she just had a period. That was it. That's how it works.
It was ladies' things.
It was ladies' things.
Theodore is promptly arrested.
Yes.
And faints.
Again. This worked the first time when no one was here. Oh, shit. No, actually.
He's carried up to his bedroom.
Oh, no.
And while in the bedroom, the constable searches his room and discovers his blood-stained shirt and several items of Mrs. King's jewellery.
Just get rid of it, mate. Oh, you see, he took her jewellery.
Took some
Oh,
jewellery.
he panicked, but he took her bloody jewellery,
Took
didn't
some
he?
jewellery. He is obviously, he is arrested and put on trial for murder.
Good.
While he's awaiting trial in prison, he attempts suicide by taking an overdose of laudanum. And then he tries again by swallowing 12 halfpennies. The halfpennies, they're made of copper, and they frequently got like a coating of verdigris.
Yes.
The green, which is poisonous.
Yes.
Takes about 4 years to develop.
So is that what he thought it was?
And so he thought, yes.
Yes.
So this,
and now we play the waiting
the waiting game. All it does is make him violently ill.
Yeah, he's coughing up pennies. And then someone else in the jail
and some laudanum.
is thinking that he's now paying out. Like, oh my God, this man is coughing up money.
So really all this does is put him on a watch list that he is now under constant supervision. Yeah, under constant watch. His trial is held on the 2nd of April 1761 at the Old Bailey, and it lasts for less than a day. Statements from everyone involved are sort of presented and establish the timeline of events and the efforts that Theodore has taken to try and cover up the death of Mrs. King. Now, as we've established, he's not a emotionally sturdy chap, and on the stand he is unable to sort of contest the sort of mounting evidence presented against him, and he breaks down and he confesses to the murder of Mrs. King, and he begs for forgiveness. It was all an accident. I had never meant to harm her. The judge points out that he may have accepted it was an accident if the fall had killed Mrs. King and he had alerted authorities straight away. Exactly. That may have been an absence. But no, you stabbed her in the throat and chopped her up. So,
very much a decision that you took.
Very much a decision that was made and not an accidental one. So no, Theodore is declared guilty and is sentenced to death. 2 days later, Saturday the 14th, Theodore Gardelle is driven in a cart to the Haymarket to be executed. The cart goes via the house at Leicester Square, where a crowd has gathered to boo and hiss and throw rotten vegetables at Theodore in this cart. An equally unpleasant crowd has gathered at the Haymarket waiting to watch his execution. He is hung, his body is taken down, and then hung from chains while he's dead to sort of a nice sort of deterrent to really get the message across. Wow. Before finally he is handed over to the anatomists. Yes. So they can complete their studies. And there's the rather sad, dramatic, silly story of Theodore Gardelle, a delightful miniature portraitist.
Indeed.
and murderer.
Oh, what a great story. Oh, that was great. That had lots of farce and silliness to it. And amazing. So his portraits are in
But there's some of his portraits in the British Museum and things.
It's a sad thing, like murderer.
Murderer.
Oh, that is it. Yeah, good story.
But entertaining.
At the start of it, you could understand it. You told it beautifully.
Completely.
That not excused, by the way. No, what a shit.
You can understand he was frustrated.
It sounded his version of events, the way he puts it across. True, yes. Because again, this is the version of events that many murderers have put across. Oh, well, it was an accident. It was just, oh no, I pushed her and then suddenly she hit her head and I didn't know what I was doing in that moment. And yes, trying to tell her to shut up. But you did stab her in the throat.
But I mean, I suppose one thing, I'm not going to say for his favour, but
yeah.
I mean, in the confession, it's quite detailed because he could have confessed that, I pushed her and she fell over, hit her head and she died. Because there was no evidence to the... everything was burnt. So there was no physical evidence to the contrary. So he...
Well, he freely admitted to stabbing her in the neck.
Everything that had happened.
Yeah.
Because this story is based on his version of events. Yes. And it's quite a elaborate version, which makes you think it's probably quite truthful.
Yeah,
otherwise it would paint him in a much better light. If it was just a fabricated thing, you would think he would make himself much more the victim, sort of thing.
Well, if she had just hit her head, he would have gone to the police and said, look, this is a terrible accident. But he stabbed her in the neck.
Yeah.
But again, he took that as in panic, and if someone's yelling at you just to shut someone up, it's
don't stab them in the neck.
Don't stab them in the neck. No. Yes, it's the the excuse behind many a murder mystery story where it's like, oh well, I just suddenly did in the heat of the moment. It's like, but don't stab people in the neck.
Yes, the height of passion.
Don't hang around the house and then chop up their body and then have some fun while you're there. So very much planning it after the event. But yeah, clearly someone who was probably just thought he was right, or just kind of, I'm a good, upstanding citizen.
I'm a good person.
I'm a good person, and I've made this terrible mistake. So I should leniency.
Yes.
I should, because I've got such promising future, probably, as a miniaturist. Oh, that's great, Fast. I love the fact that so many people came into the house.
I'm saying I just love the interruptions. and John Mosier, who's like, oh, we look sad.
Oh, you know what he needs.
You know what he needs.
You know what he needs. It's great. That has to be a play or a film. Has it been adapted?
Not that I'm aware of.
We can write it. We can write it, people. Everyone out there, we could write it. There you go. There's your new film thing, because that is funny. That's great. But yeah, a woman died.
A woman did die quite horribly.
Yelling and screaming at him and everything. But oh, dearie me. Well, at least he confessed, in a way, I guess. Well, what do you think, people? What do you think of the story of our little miniaturist portraitist? And he dealt in small things, but he had a passion and an anger inside of him. What do you think of all of the farcical elements of this story, all the interruptions? What bits of the story do you believe, his version of the events? Which bits do you think may have gone differently? What do you think everyone was thinking when they turned up to the house? I think a lot of people were gossiping and going, we really want to see how this plays out. Tell us what you think. Jump on the comments of this episode. Share your thoughts, your feelings, your musings. But most importantly, by all means, mix up the self-portrait.
Absolutely. No, it went down the street for me.
Nick loved it. I very much appreciate it for what it is. It is not my thing. But I do think it has that very gothic kind of...
Yes.
Debauched sort of feeling to it. You can imagine the artists drinking it in their attics and in their salons as they're coming up with strange stories. You loved it and you necked it. I will stick to my wine because it has a taste of something evil about it, and it's not the evil I want to be part of. Remember to let us know whatever you are drinking when you're listening to this episode. Send us pictures of cocktails you're enjoying. Send us pictures of things you're doing if they're nice.
If they're good things.
If they're good things. Well, I mean, if they're photo work. You know what? Don't. Send us ideas of what we can be doing for episode 300. What you would love to see from us from episode 300, and what would tickle your fancy in that respect for us to celebrate this for the Poisonous Cabinet, because it is coming up soon. And join us on Patreon. If you haven't already, leave us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks for listening, guys. We have been the people inside the Poisonous Cabinet. We will see you next week. And remember, your loved ones are trying to kill you.
Oh.